Mark. All right, there we go. So with that, we're going to look at a number of different things about the property. This is a delightful home up in Shoreline and in a really wonderful little neighborhood called Northridge. And as it says here, it is one of the North End's best kept secrets. It is really well placed, very easily accessed from the freeway, and yet it's in a neighborhood of tall evergreens and gently winding roads. And as a result of that, it has a very strong sense of community. It has a great sense of, I'm looking for a word that'll hit me here, but it's a very quiet, beautiful neighborhood that is very calm and almost a sense of sanctuary. So we're going to explore that a little bit and take a look. There's Mr. George. Howdy, sir. This might be a kind of a limited audience today, but we're gonna do it, and we'll record this and have it available to go out on the MLS as well. So I expect there will be a few agents that will be hopping on and taking a look at how this works as well. So first of all, I'm just going to take a look at the listing itself and look through it, and then we're going to take a look at the fact that we have available for buyers and brokers that are interested in a number of different supplements on the property that's informational, and that's available through the listing. Let's take a look at where it's located. As they say, location, location, location. This interesting neighborhood, Northridge here. Let's see if I can zoom in on that for you. There you go. It's not something many people know about. It's just off of the freeway. But what's really unique about it is that there is a large hill buffer just here on the side there. Let's see if we can get this to cooperate with me. There we go. You can actually see the hillside there. And with those trees, it actually provides quite a bit of buffering from the freeway. So you're able to hop off the freeway very quickly here on this cloverleaf and take the first left into it on 6th Avenue and get to it just like that. And as soon as you're in there, and let's go ahead and go right in on the street view, I think you'll get a sense of what I'm talking about. Lots of tall evergreens all the way around. And we've got a little bit of delay on the screen there, but we're going to get it there. I've got a lot of screens open today. And you can see that's what the vibe is there. What's also wonderful about it, I'll go ahead and back out of that, is it is also part of the Northridge Swim Club. And we'll take a look at that in a few minutes, but that is a unique feature to this. These little winding streets and avenues that go down through here really give a sense of a slower pace of living. And they are really designed to slow things down. And the cool thing also about this, I'm going to talk about the location a little bit more here for a second, is that for the elementary school, that is Meridian Park Elementary, which I believe is down by 85th, 185th that is. Let's see if I've got that right. Now, of course, my computer's going to go a little bit slow here. Where is my Meridian Park Elementary? Well, we'll go ahead and type it in. Oh, there we go. Right down here. I guess that's 175th is where the elementary school is. I believe that's it right there. Our middle school is Einstein, which is just over to the left of Fred Meyer, if I recall correctly. So if I go over here, oh, that's actually where Shorewood High School is right here. And then Einstein is a little bit north. Let's drop that in here and we'll take a look for it. Okay, so you can get rid of that. Get back to our screen. There's my first gaffe of the day by pressing the quiet button. That comes up. All right, we'll look at it a different way. There we go. Einstein Elementary. Here we go. There we go. Right there. Oh, that's in Redmond. Well, that one didn't work, did it? Middle school. That's what I'm looking for. The middle school. There we go. Coming up. There we go. And that is just to the left of the King's School. So subject property is right here, right up here, and this is over here. Next up on talking about what's going on in the neighborhood, we have just across the freeway, we have Thriftway, a number of other types of stores, shopping centers, etc. right here in the Ballinger Shopping Center, as well as cinema, etc. And then over here we have Costco and a number of things up and down that, as well as Trader Joe's just a little bit further down the south here. I'm trying to figure out where that is on this. There she is, Trader Joe's right there. Those are some great opportunities there. And finally, in terms of parks, this is really pretty special. Just south, I mean, literally within walking distance in a few minutes, you have the revered Shoreline Center, which is a place center. It used to be a school, and so these are school grounds that have been converted into public use. You've got soccer fields. Our seller let us know that their son, plays on those constantly. You've got all sorts of different play fields to work with here. Just north of us, we have the Ballinger Lake Park waterfront and the boat ramp there at Lake Ballinger. And I am not familiar with how you become a Nile Shrine member, but there is a golf course there if that's what you want to do. And so next next screen shows that to get down to my office, which is in East Lake, it's basically showing it's 15 minutes via I-5 and 23 minutes using 99. So I'll go ahead and get rid of that now. And let's go inside. I'm going to get rid of a couple of these windows so that we are not taxing the computer. So let's step inside. And I'm going to walk you through room to room. I'm going to look over here to see if anybody has any questions. Nobody has any questions yet, so we're going to go ahead and just walk through. Entryway here, and heading over to there. This has been used as the dining room at times, but we'll see in just a second. I'm going to head back over to the door, and we'll go over to the hallway and sneak into here. We've got the bathroom. I'm just really showing my skills with my mouse today, aren't I? There's our bathroom on the main floor. Back here we have 2 bedrooms. It's a real good sized bedroom here. And through here we've got a center bedroom that actually has a pass-through into the large family room. So let's zip back over down the hallway, head through the kitchen, and you'll see really where, even though that was designed as a dining room originally, moving through the kitchen, which has views out over the backyard, this is really the big bonus right here. You've got this really spacious room that is set up for both dining and recreation and relaxation. Let's head over to the corner and take a look back into the room. See if we can get that going there. These all look out over the backyard. That is a west-facing backyard, and you can see we've got high trees out the back there. If we go through this door right here, that takes us into that center bedroom that we saw just a minute ago. All right, let's head back over into the kitchen, and we'll see another bonus that this property has. Really well designed. We've got the laundry room just off of the kitchen, and then we're going to head into what used to be a garage and is now a studio space. Great space for an office, for a musician if you wanted to have a place to get away, and got new carpet in there. This is all new paint throughout the house. So that kind of gets you going there. I'm going to give you a link here before we bail, and you can have your own link to the Matterport as well. Let's go ahead and head upstairs now and take a jaunt up the staircase. Here we go. And we will go down the hallway. If I can get my mouse to work again. Bingo. And we're going to go down the hallway to what's called the master bedroom. I just got this new mouse. It's a side mount mouse to be gentle in my hands, and I am obviously not skilled at it yet. Here we go, heading down. Let's bop on in there. So this is up on the second floor, away from everything. Basically, it's over the garage, if I'm not incorrect. That back side of the studio downstairs, so it's pretty quiet up here. And I'll show you a picture of the view over the backyard in a minute as well. A little nook there. And then we've got a walk-in closet. Or excuse me, we've got a closet here, and we've got a pass-through, and there's a little small room on the other side of this as well, which is pretty cool. It's a sort of storage. Well, let's head over here and take a look at the bathroom. It's a 3/4 bath upstairs, new flooring here. And we've got our shower. That right there, by the way, that is the shadow of the Matterport camera for you, those of us who are geeks. Okay, let's head back down, and I'm going to take you now into the backyard and the front yard. And I've got some videos I've taken of those, as we are all getting used to using new technologies for our showings. So one more time, here's our front, and let's go and take a look over here and look out what this looks out over the yard. Pretty nice. All right, here we go. We're going to go head on outside, and for this first video, I'm going to take a look at it from the street. We've got some really nice, let's see if it's going to do it for us. There we go. So we're panning across the front yard. This is looking now towards the north, and great street parking if you like there as well, and tandem parking off of the street. Looking back up on the house, you'll see that the neighbor's house to the left has a little bit of a similar design with those windows. All right, that is video number 1. Let's go for video number 2. And this is standing in the driveway. They've got some lovely plantings along the side of the driveway, as well as planting beds that have been very prodigious in their providing of edibles, so to speak. And looking back over there, gorgeous flowering trees, and back up to our evergreens. We've got some of those here, and we've got some in the backyard as well. And I'm betting that's about the end of that. So looking back out across the street, great neighbors in this neighborhood. Okay, next up, we're going to take a look from over underneath that tree and look back over this way. Circle around here and up to the front of the house. Next up, we're going to take a look at the backyard now, and we're going to enter through the side gate, which is just around the side of the studio. So we've just come around the side of the house from the studio, and we're heading back there. Let's see if I can get this to go full screen for you. There you go. Great place for some patio furniture there. Nicely landscaped. Okay, next up on the tour du jour, we'll take a look at it from the other side of that patio area. Again, the towering trees really make a huge difference in terms of the vibe. Very private feel, very quiet feel, and very calming. Okay, next up. Go. Now we're back in the back corner. That'd be the southwest corner of the yard, and we're looking back up at the house. That's the bathroom up there. Master suite is up here. And here we are standing by the beds. We've got a list of the plants that are often popping up. We've got a list in the house there for you. Here's just a couple of nice photos of what it gets when it gets good. Here we go. Love this tree, by the way. And that is it for that. I think we've got one more view. I think I decided to walk through from the front and head down the... Oh, we're heading back over the same one. This is a repeat of the one we saw before, so we'll pass on that. There's another one in mind. Now let's talk about the Northridge Swim Club. I'm going to go ahead and take you on a little journey here using my, I love Google Maps. So let's go inside the neighborhood. I'll move this over so it's not there. And I believe that is our house right here. All right. Okay, it's loading. Take a second for that to cure out. It looks like I've frozen up. Let's see if we can go to something else here while we're waiting. I think my Google Chrome has frozen. There we go. Now it's filling in. So that's the home right there. And one of the cool things that I talked with our owner about was how wonderful it was to be able to get down to 185th, which is where the Shoreline Center is, and also where the new rail is going to be. And he said it's really a very beautiful walk. So let's see here. She's jumping around a little bit, so I'm not going to push it too hard. But if you can imagine, if you walk down this way, this is north, head around the corner here, and that's just, come on, computer. There you go. And we walk around this street here. Well, I'm hitting the wind here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Northridge Swimming Club then. And I might knock out a few windows here while we're doing that to give us back some bandwidth on our computer. Northridge Swim Club. And note the pictures here. I'm going to blow up the screen a little bit. This is really a very popular aspect of living in that neighborhood. And there is quite a bit of a sense of community, camaraderie, as they would say. And it's pretty cool thing. Not many neighborhoods have this kind of amenity for them. And you can see these people are all pretty unhappy. That's my attempt at humor. Now let's go take a look here at 185th, which is where the light rail is coming in. And that is just a short walk here. So I'm going to go back and see if I'm able to get my, I'm going to get lucky and see if my map is going to cooperate with me. Yes, it is. We've cleared it up a little bit. So great little walk over here. And just down here, and there she is right there, Northridge Swim Club. So I'm going to back this over and take this out a little bit. And subject house is right here. And you can just come right down here and come right over there. And when you want to walk to your 185th, when it's time to start using the rail, here is basically what you will do. You will step out of the house on 7th. You'll take a right here and go down to 6th. This is a beautiful winding street, drops down into sort of a hollow and through these trees. Pretty darn calming. You continue to head south on that. And there's 7th Northeast. You can go over to 5th or 7th and you walk another 10 blocks past the past the play fields there, and here is 185th, where the rail center will be. And that is a pretty cool commute. All right, next up, let me see if I got my list here that I've gone through everything I'm supposed to go through. We talked about the transportation, we talked about the amenities and the play fields and all that. There's the soccer fields there. That's pretty darn cool. Let's see what I've got also pulled up here. I've got Ballinger Lake, which is across 205th. And that's a lovely place to hang out, very popular. It's got the dock. There is a boat launch over to the right. Let's see what we've got here for this map. Something I pulled up. That might take a minute, so I think we'll head over to the Community and Aquatic Center. I certainly appreciate you coming along with me and letting me gaff about with this. This is the Community Aquatic Center that's just down there south of the property in walking distance. Really a great thing. So with that, I'm kind of stumbling around, but let's go back to the listing, and we encourage you to give your agent a call and get yourself a showing. Pretty special property. One of the things that I did not mention, and I really should, we're at $23.90 in terms of our square feet. And in this price range, we are the best thing out there in terms of our square footage. We've got the 4 full bedrooms, and we're on a beautifully sized 8,070 square foot lot. All of that just really lends itself to a great home. So with that, Bruce Ferris here with Windermere Real Estate. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It's 1:21. That was shorter than I expected. You probably know about rates. I'll let you know what they're down in the low 3s, which is just amazing here. Every day they're fluctuating about. So with that, if you would like, we'd enjoy it if you would go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And what happens when you do that, let's see if I've got the website for our, well, you can click through to it. Our website for our daily and weekly market updates. We constantly provide instantaneous market information regarding the trending in Seattle for our clients and friends and colleagues. And we have a little commentary that we do on that. You can also click through to our blog. It's BruceFerris.com, and that'll get you into it. We've got a whole bunch of cool tools here. Not your usual spammy stuff. This is actually quite a bit of materials that we've been putting together to make things good for people. So with that, you're welcome to call me if you have any questions about the property. And again, you are certainly welcome to check in with your own realtor and take a viewing. With that, I will say adios, and I appreciate your letting me learn at your expense. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're staying safe. And the next thing I get to figure out here is how to actually stop my live stream. How about that? I think this button over here will do it for me. Let's take a look. There it is, in stream. 3, 2, 1. See you later.